Welcome back. I'm Dave, the owner of Marine Craft. I'd like to continue our multi-part series today to talk about some things we often see on boats that may not be quite to ABYC standard. In an effort to help everybody make their boats better, safer, and more fun out on the water, we're covering a few things. Today we're going to talk about marine plumbing and how residential plumbing may not be exactly the same as what we would put on our boats. Just like in the previous episode where we talked about residential electrical not really working for marine electrical, residential plumbing doesn't quite work the same either. So if you go to your local home improvement store and you're trying to find something quickly to fix a plumbing problem on your boat, you may come across something like this. So this is going to be a shark bite quick disconnect connection. You can see here the one I have today is 3/4 on one end, 1/2 inch on the other. It's got this metallic ring around it. But the biggest thing you're going to notice right away is this is 3/4 and 1/2 inch, like I said, but marine PEX is actually 15 millimeter. Now when you're looking down your bilge trying to diagnose something quickly, you may not be able to pick out the difference between a 1/2 inch and 15 millimeter because they are pretty close. So if you go there to your home improvement store, buy a fitting and bring it back, it may not work. Now you can get it to work, or I should say you can get it to go on, but it's probably going to leak, and worst case it's going to blow off when you need it the most. So once you get this system pressurized, you get all the air bled out of it, you're probably going to have a small leak, or it's just going to come completely disconnected and now you're just pumping potable water into your bilge and you could use that for drinking or something else instead. So what the marine industry generally uses for quick disconnect fittings anyway is whale fittings. So as you can see, these are white. This is whale PEX tubing, again 15 millimeter, not 1/2 inch. You can buy these at any marine store like West Marine Defender or on our online store, Marine Craft Supply. These are kind of nice because you don't need any special tools to hook these up or disconnect them. They have a darker ring inside and then around the white outside, and you would just grab the dark ring, compress it, and then pull it off. And now you can do work, troubleshoot your problem, whatever it is, and then when you're ready to put the system back together, you just push it on. Now it's going to stop about halfway down the collet here, but that's not secure. What you have to do is push it up a little bit more, you'll hear it click, and then now it's secure, now it won't come off, you won't have any leaks. So that's usually the main way I see plumbing systems for potable water installed on vessels. Another way to do it is with a Oticurt clamp. So you will have your PEX fitting, 15 millimeter again, you'll slide it over a fitting similar to this, and then what you'll have is you'll have this little clamp with what looks kind of like a bow tie on top of it. So you'll have that there, put your clamp on, and then you have your clamp. So you can see here it's got some flush jaws, and what you would do is just put that around the little bow tie thing there, and then when you clamp it down, it clamps it onto the PEX tubing around the fitting, and now you have a leak-free thing. These are perfectly fine. The only problem is they require a special tool to put them on. They're a little bit more troublesome to take apart, put right back on if you're trying to troubleshoot something. So that's why we often see the white whale fittings on boats. So the ABYC standard governing your potable water system is going to be H23. So if you got any questions about stuff like that, you can talk to your ABYC certified tech and we can help you look up some of those standards if you have questions about those. So if you're going to have your potable water system serviced, be sure to take it to an ABYC certified tech. We can make sure that the system is sanitized, it stays clean. We don't want any debris getting into your water system because it might clog your filters or it might even get into your drinking water, and we don't want to mess with that. So whether you're looking for potable water systems, outboard work, diesel work, or advanced electrical system upgrades in your boat, be sure to give Marine Craft a call. We're glad to help you out, and we'll see you guys out on the water.